Welcome back to the channel. Today is a little bit cold for me. I've got my hoodie on for the first time this fall. It is officially fall, and it's a little chilly for me. And as I've mentioned before, I do not like the winter months for a couple of reasons. One, there's not enough sunlight. I don't do well without enough sunlight. But two, I don't handle the cold very well. But it's not winter, it is fall, and it's going to take me some getting used to the cooler weather. But anyway, I thought I am alone again today. Greg's at work, and I thought I would bring you guys along and film the things that I need to get done. Or actually film me trying to get the things done that I need to get done. And I hope you enjoy the video. So I'm working in the girls' pen on the shelter right now. And since the last time when Greg accidentally left the gate unlocked and they all got out, I realized it's easier to work in here without the goats in here. They don't go anywhere. They're eating leaves and my tree, which I don't want them to eat the tree. But I found out that it's easier to work out here without the goats, so I let them out. Dogs started barking, and so now they're wanting back in. Okay, I'm kind of at a standstill here on this. All I've done is put this up. I know it doesn't, like there's space here. Doesn't look real secure, but I'm pretty confident it's not going to go anywhere, especially when I put the 2x4 across there. 2x4s, I'm sorry, and then put the wall up. But the thing of it is we've got these nails. Remember when we did these right here, we did with nails, which I still need to put all of them in and fill in all the holes. But I need screws because I'm using this to get the 2x4s across here to hold them. And all I have is these nails, and so that's not going to work. For one thing, this is going to have to be brought in closer. And then screwed. These are the screws would go in here, and if you look at this, see how it's kind of wider than the 4x4. So I'm gonna need to bring it in and screw it in instead of hammering it, because if I hammer it, it's liable to knock this out of place anyway. So the best thing to do is to wait and get screws and have Greg here to help me hold things in place and make sure that everything's level and do it right. I don't know why I choose now to try to be picky about it and do things right. But this part right here, I'm really needing this board right here to be secure, and because it's supporting some of that weight up there. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this stuff up and go on to the next project for today. But we will get back to this. So go ahead and address this right now. The reason that this is like this is because I didn't cut it straight. I don't do this stuff all the time, and it's a 4x4. It's not a 2x4, so it's thicker, holding, balancing one end, setting it up on one end, And so I'm just sitting, my saw is just sitting on the ground. I don't have a fancy table saw or anything like that. And balancing this up and holding it and cutting it by myself, I'm not used to that. And so that's user error there, but I really didn't expect any more from me anyway. But it will work. It is under there. It is touching the board. Well, it's touching the plate. It is where it needs to be, holding the board up. These nails, I'm confident will stay, and there's some on the back side. I'm confident that it will stay there and do its job, especially after we get 2x4s across here and go ahead and put the wall up. And so now I gotta let the girls back in here because they're gonna eat this oak tree up, and that is not what I want. That's why that fence only goes as far as it does, is because I don't want them killing that oak tree. And she found her way back in already. I said that that would stay up, and it will if the goats don't knock it down. So once the wall is completed, there'll be less concern that the goats will knock that down. For two reasons. One, it won't be as noticeable to them. Right now it's brand new and it's right there in the center, in the middle of things, and they're wanting to chew on it and climb on it and push on it. But when the wall's there, when the 2x4s are going across there, and there's some fence panels or plyboard or siding there, that will make it less noticeable to them, but it'll also make it stronger and less likely that they could push it over. Chain came off, and I knew the chain was dull anyway. I just didn't want to go through the trouble of taking it off. Anyway, it came off, so I went ahead and changed out the chain. In the process, I got a splinter, a piece of metal or something in here, and so I got that out, decided it was time to take the hoodie off. Now let's get back to it, because this is more than I thought it would be. This is stuff left here from the previous owners. I knew it was here because if you remember last year I came in and cleaned this out as well. I just didn't get it up, and I won't get all of it up. I'll get some of it. I don't even know what that's used for or what to do with it. I mean, I'm feeling like I should keep it some way, somehow, but I'm not sure for what reason. scared to go in there. I'm scared to do all that because of spiders. The battery died on the camera and I had to go in and charge it. Now I'm back out here and I guess I'll start again. I thought about doing the rest of this while the camera was charging, but then I thought, you know, then I wouldn't have a video. So I went in, ate some lunch, and here we go. Okay, most of this is coming up by the roots when I pull it, so I figured why not just pull it out instead of using the loppers to get it out. Or I mean, that's kind of thick for that string weed eater, so. Okay, I think I've had about all of that I want for right now, because it's getting really close to time to go pick up Greg. I think I have like 20 minutes or so before I have to pick him up, so I'm gonna stop there. But let me show you what I got done. So I would not have done this earlier this summer, you know, for obvious reasons. I would not have gotten in there and started pulling those out because of snakes and spiders. But this morning it was in the upper 30s when we got up. There was a little bit of frost on the ground, and so if there were any snakes in there, they would be super slow right now. The spiders, that's just something that I have to deal with on a daily around here. But anyway, I am happy that I got at least to that gate back there, and got this dead, well, not dead, but cut down, cut back by the shop. That's the main thing, is to get this away from the shop. And then on this side, there's that bunch of wire that I pulled out from over here. Mainly just clean up right here. There's this metal pipe that I'm not really sure what to do with. Again, another one of those things I just don't know that I want to get rid of. There's a bunch of little pipes, metal pieces of sorts that I don't necessarily want to keep, but not sure what to do with yet. But anyway, I am, I guess, happy with what I've done so far today. I wish I would have gotten a little bit further on the goat shelter, but that didn't happen. Wasn't necessarily my fault. It's not like I quit on it. I will get back to it, and I'm gonna go pick up Greg. Real quickly, I'm gonna go out and feed these meat birds. We call them meat birds. We're not gonna eat them. The meat chicks we plan on eating that we've raised out. We hatched these guys. We hatched some eggs from these guys, and those are the ones we're gonna process. But these we call meat birds because that's what they are. But they're very entertaining. All they think about is food. But I'm probably not going to keep them much longer if I can find a place for them. They're older. They're about 1.5 years, I guess, now. I think they told me they were 13 months when they gave them to me, the neighbors. And so they would be kind of like tough meat to process. But if I can find a place for them, I think I'm going to rehome them. They eat a lot. They are entertaining. They do not lay a lot, but they do lay eggs. We did incubate them. They did hatch. We hatched 5 of them, actually, so that's pretty good. But right now they're not laying. I don't know if it's not enough nutrition or the weather, you know, less sunlight, all of that. I don't know if things have to be like perfect for them to lay, but they do lay, so. Anybody else think of tetanus when they see a rusted nail in some boards when you're trying to work? Check out my affiliate link below the video to Jace Medical. So we just moved the meat birds over. They were over there in that nasty area. And now they're over here in the not so nasty area. And they're getting bigger. They don't sound like little chicks anymore.
Cricket.
Did you kill it?
No.
Bird eat it?
It's in the water.
Oh, they'll get it. Go for it. What is that?
They're old okras, but if you listen, homemade maracas.